Yeah, now. So what? Yo, finally.
Hello and welcome to Caribbean TV. I'm Sharon Levy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in Humboldt County at Reggae Rising Festival. And of course, we've been blessed with some wonderful talent and some wonderful artists from the Caribbean and the rest of the world, because this is what it is about. I have with me, I'm going to read you a little thing here. It says, a wicked voice, killer rhythm, and a mad, sick flow. Ladies and gentlemen, he's Bermudian?
Yeah.
I cannot say Bermudian. Say it for me, Bermudian reggae singer.
Yes.
Collie Buddz, ladies and gentlemen, Collie Buddz.
Thank you.
Welcome to Caribbean TV.
Yeah, good to be here.
Welcome to Reggae Rising, the festival.
Crazy.
Well, there's so much I want to talk to you about the music first, of course. But before I go to the music, I want to talk a little bit about you. You are from Bermuda, but you were born in New Orleans. Fill us in. There's a little gap missing for some of us.
Definitely. Well, my pops, my father had some business ventures down here in New Orleans at the time. You know, when I was in mom's belly, and we was down there when I was born, I was only there for 8 months, and then my family moved from New Orleans to Toronto, because my father had some more business ventures and whatnot.
So let's back up. So you said your pops went to New Orleans, but where was he from originally?
Chicago. I was born in Chicago, so from Chicago. So my mom's is Bermudian.
Oh, your mom's
Yes, my mom's Bermudian. Yeah. She been there. Our family dates back to,
Wow. So you moved back to Bermuda. I love the accent, by the way.
Yeah,
Give me some Ryan or reggae.
What's it, Ryan? It's a British accent.
It's the same thing?
Yeah, that's how we say, wah.
All right, I thought we were going to come with something a little different.
Nah, But Jamaica's like wagwan, but
there you go. That's what I was hoping to hear, wagwan. But anyway, let's talk now, if you will, about the single, the album. The single Come Around. Talk a little bit about it. It's getting a lot of play. You did a remix, I think, with Busta Rhymes, and talk a little bit about it.
Well, that tune was based, I wrote that tune while I was in Bermuda. There was, in 2005, around Christmas time, there's a drought. We call it a drought, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's hard to get packages in there and whatnot. So there was a drought of high grade, and everybody was like, that was all the talk, like, oh, what's a good high grade, you know what I'm saying? There's only bushweed around, and the whole island was sort of depressed. There was an uneasy feeling there, like, all my bridges. That was the only talk, like, there wasn't. I didn't see people enjoying themselves as much and everything, so I thought it was something that I needed to touch on as an artist, to build a tune. And so I wrote that tune, and finally, after I wrote that tune, the package came, and everybody was happy. You know what I'm saying? So the whole tune is about when the package comes. You know what I'm saying? Finally, the herbs come around.
Let's talk about reggae music, of course. Who would you say were some of your mentors or artists that you looked to and thought they played some, or there was some influence as far as your music goes?
Yeah, well, it was more like an era of the music. Early 90s. Yes. Dancehall. That's basically what got me into it, you know what I'm saying? Artists like Buju, Beat 'em and Bounty Killer, Terry Genzi, Terry Fabulous, you know what I'm saying? Spragga, Monster Shock, the whole Scare Them crew, that whole era right there. Was basically what influenced me.
I see. Now, how is reggae music in Bermuda? How is it received in terms of, is it more the youths that are involved, or is it straight across the board?
It's the biggest music there. It's always been the biggest music. Even from when I was growing up, that was the only music that I knew about.
I see.
A little bit of soca, a little bit of hip hop when I was growing up, and all hip hop and reggae are there on the same level. But for the most part, it's all reggae. And I've been talking with a lot of people, a lot of artists, a lot of managers, a lot of promoters. They said Bermuda is one of the first places that really embraced reggae music. Even from back then, like I think Shaggy's first show was down there. A couple of artists, first show was there.
We're talking about the album, the self-titled debut album, and again the single Come Around that you did a remix with Busta Rhymes. How was that? What was it like working with him?
Well, I never really worked with him. It was actually the first time I heard his song was on Hot 97 in New York.
Yes.
Yeah, DJ by the name of Cass One was playing it. And we had never known if Busta, you know what I'm saying, we never knew about it. And so I got a call from my manager at 4 o'clock in the morning saying, yo, Busta Rhymes jumped on Come Around.
Wow.
You know, so it's like, yeah, but I mean, big up to Busta because they took it to a whole nother audience. And then, you know, they started embracing tune after that happened, you know, so it's just...
Let's talk some more about music, reggae music. You are from Bermuda, and you are doing reggae. I had asked earlier, how did the Bahamian perceive you? And I want to go back to that a little bit, and the follow-up to that would be, how does the Jamaican perceive your music?
Yeah, well, you know, Bermudian, you know, they're just proud to see another Bermudian be successful.
Okay.
You know? So and I'm proud to represent Bermuda at the same time.
Cool.
And you know, Jamaica, it's funny because I never really expected to be accepted as an artist, you know, coming from another island. It was sort of something that I knew I had to work for, like, and I did work for it, but, you know, when I went down there for the first time in 2006, June 2006, I felt very welcome.
Good. So when you went there, June 2006, did you perform at what was an event or a show? Or?
I performed at Asylum, yeah, with Fancy Cat.
Oh,
I think it's Gal Tuesdays or something like that.
So far, how would you say the music and reggae music, how would you say the industry have treated you?
You know, the majority I've been accepted with, you know. It's just it's a few people that out there, you know what I'm saying. Most of the haters that I get is not even, they don't know nothing about reggae music. They don't know enough. Like they say, oh, it's a wannabe Sean Paul, or it's a wannabe somebody, like, you know.
So what can we expect next? What's coming?
Well, next album, obviously, you know, the first one out already.
Do you have a release date or anything?
Nah, not for the second one. Well, the first one just came out July 3rd, so you know,
so we have
it's in
some
stores
time.
right now. Yeah, just promoting it. So. But I also have a label called Harper Digital, a Bermudian-based label, which I'm working with 2 artists with Roach, who's actually on the first album, and a youth named Kade. 2 very talented youth, bright futures. You know, I'm looking forward to working with them. Like,
how can we reach you, or for people wanting to book you on it for a show, or where can we find your music?
Yeah, well, MySpace, you know, seems to be running things nowadays. MySpace.com/Collie Buddz. Also CollieBuddz.com, CollieBuddz.net. I don't know if there's a non-Collie Buddz thing, it's probably CollieBuddz.org or something, but you know. But yeah, just Google it. Google it.
I want to ask you about the name Collie Buddz. I mean, I know what Collie means and I know what Buddz means.
Yeah.
So, explain all of this to me, or not to me actually, but explain this to my audience.
Yeah, well, my name's Colin.
Oh, it's Colin.
Colin, yeah.
Okay,
so from young, my mom used to call me Collie. She never knew, you know, it was a name for her, but nothing like that. It was just, you know, it was the nickname.
Nothing to do with her.
Nothing to
do with her.
Nah. Until, you know, my brother gave me the Buddz part. So we started, you know what I'm saying, got to the age and started bunning, you know, and that's where the Buddz came from. But Collie, yeah, I mean, my mom's been calling me that since from I can remember.
Childhood.
Yeah.
So are you from a musical family or anything?
Yeah, well, my great grandmother used to play piano for the silent movies.
Oh.
And so yeah, I mean that's as far as it goes as I know. I don't know. Maybe there's some more background, but yeah. So she used to play the piano for the silent movies, and
I hear you. So the video, where was the video set? Give us a little background on the video.
The video,
yes.
Yeah, directed by Ras Casa, the guru, very talented director. I mean, made the video look amazing. And that was an experience that I'll never forget. You know, it was down in Tivoli, Matches Lane, you know, Pasa. Just an amazing vibe, like throughout the whole video, you know.
Good.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that we haven't talked about that you would like the viewing audience to know about Collie Buddz? It's time for you to.
Just big up to all the fans, you know, that supported the thing from jump. Yeah, I mean, if it weren't for Jamaica, I wouldn't be here right now. So, you know.
Not I didn't ask, so is there any plans for tour? I know you're here at Reggae Rising. Where do you go from here? Is there any plans for both US or UK tour or anything of that sort?
Yeah, well, we've been out to UK in February. We hit up England, Germany, Amsterdam, Sweden, you know, the whole European thing, but not on a big level like yet. So we're gonna line some up for later on this year. We're gonna let the album catch on, and then, you know, we're gonna be out there. Yeah, man.
Well, Collie, or Colin.
Colin.
I think I like Colin.
You know.
Colin, Mr. Budd.
Yeah. Mr. Harper.
It's a sincere pleasure having you with us on Caribbean TV.
Thank you.
And for you, my viewing audience, thank you for watching Caribbean TV.